Hey everyone, and welcome back to the Virtual Sightseer. This is where I take you around the globe in Microsoft Flight Simulator. The goal here is to use the sim to show you beautiful places from around the world from the comforts of your own home. As a friendly reminder, I'm no professional, this isn't a tutorial, and it's all just for fun. My hope is that as the channel gets bigger, subscribers and viewers will request cool places for new flights. So let's get into the sim and find out where we're flying on this episode. So today we're going to be in the Miltech Blackbird Simulation MH60 Tango variant. There are not any Italian liveries that I'm aware of, so I actually went with the 100-year Cape Cod livery. I just thought it looked really cool. We are going to be taking off from Leonardo da Vinci International Airport, just outside of Rome. And we're going to be flying to the Coliseum, and from there we'll loop back around and we'll come in for a landing at the same airport. You can see I do still have the markers on, so we'll go ahead and turn those off. We'll get into the helicopter here. And with all that being said, let's go flying. So per usual, the focus here is hopefully going to be more so on the scenery and rather than my voice. So I'm going to try not to talk too much and focus more on the flying and the sightseeing. We do have a short flight ahead of us. I'm going to try and put the nose down here, pick up some speed, and get to the Coliseum relatively quickly, and then I'll slow up once we get there. Let's go ahead and spawn our co-pilot in here so that we're not flying alone. We'll go ahead and recenter our EFB on us. There we go. Actually, because our flight plan is loaded into the helicopter, we can go ahead and hide the visibility on our EFB. You can always pull it up and make sure we're mostly on track anyways. Which is nice because you can zoom out on this. It'll show you how far you are. So if we turn our markers back on, zoom in a little bit, you can actually see way off in the distance where we're going. short flight. But it is just really beautiful scenery. Got some mountains off in the distance. Alright, so as we get closer, I'll go ahead and change the camera view to the outside of the helicopter for a different view of the Coliseum as well. Obviously I'm no history major or anything like that, but I just did a quick Google search on some Coliseum facts. It was built between 72 AD and 80 AD. It is still the largest amphitheater in the world. At one point in time, they approximate that it held 50,000 spectators, which, for those of you that are curious, is similar to that of Coors Field, where the Colorado Rockies play baseball. Even to this day, the Coliseum sees about 7 million visitors per year. So, we got it right off our nose here. We can jump out here and take a peek. Alright, so now we can just loop back around here. So much history here. Look, they've even managed to capture the water in that fountain area. And off in the distance here, you actually have Vatican City. Alright everyone, I think it's time to head back and see if we can bring it in for a landing. The sim is actually really cool. Now you can actually get outside of your plane or helicopter and walk around certain areas. So I do have plans for that in future episodes. If you guys have any ideas, let me know. Go ahead and put our nose down, pick up a little speed here. Take a peek at our EFB. Looking good. I'm sure the airport will be coming into view here shortly. I'm not really sure what that was, but it was modeled well. So you can see we're getting pretty close based on our markers here. We got our airport just popped in, 6 nautical miles in. Beautiful sunset. I do actually have access to Miltech's mission hub, so if you guys want to see any search and rescue missions or anything like that, please let me know. So here's our airport. Autopilot off, acknowledge our master caution, and maybe bringing it down. We are back on the ground. Alright, so now that we're safely back on the ground, that's going to be it for this flight. I want to thank everyone for watching. Please like, subscribe, and leave a comment on where you'd like to see me fly. See you in the next one.